Okay, now we're going to start moving really quick. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually install WordPress and set up our website. Okay, if you hang out with me in probably the next 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, you're going to have a website up. Let's do it. So you already bought your domain, you already bought your hosting. Let's kick this off. So you're going to go to Inmotion and you want to go to your AMP login. It knows who I am. All right, and I am just logging in here. Very quick and simple. Okay, now this is going to bring you to your AMP, your account management panel. If you have any issues, you can always click Get Support and they'll help you. You can also go to their walkthroughs and they have amazing tutorials. Now, one of the things you need to do before you get to this point is you need to point your domain to Inmotion hosting. So you bought your domain on Namecheap, you have to point your domain to Inmotion hosting. Okay, I'm going to put a link for a tutorial for this. I'm going to put how to set DNS from Namecheap to Inmotion. Here I might, so here. I'll include this for you. I'll include a link so that you can go right here. But this is what you have to do. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do to go into Namecheap. And you can just follow, they have these pictures here and make it really easy to go into Namecheap and to change your DNS. What your DNS is like I said, your domain needs to point to where your files are actually being housed. So here's where you're pointing this to your hosting company, in this case, Inmotion. All right, this type of stuff that seems techy is exactly why clients are going to pay you hundreds or thousands of dollars to set this up for them. Because even to learn this stuff is such a pain in the butt, they're not going to do it, but you are, and you're going to make money from it. So right here, it'll tell you exactly where to click. It'll tell you exactly how to go through the whole process of doing this whole thing, okay? So actually, I'll go through this really quick. I thought it might make it easier. So I'm logged into Namecheap. I'm on my dashboard. I'm going to go to my domain list. And then I'm going to take the domain I want to use. I'm going to use Easy SMMA. I'm going to click Manage. And this is actually the website where I'm going to be putting up all of these videos. So when I go here, you can see I have the Whois guard and everything. The custom DNS, this is where I'm making sure that my domain is pointing to Inmotion. So you'll see it in the tutorial here. It'll tell you that you need to add the following, and it'll say this NS1 inmotionhosting.com and NS2. It'll say you need to add that to your DNS, and there's pictures of all of it here. But essentially what they're saying is right here, under the name servers, you're going to click custom DNS, and then you're going to put those things in there. And then over here, there'll be like a click, you know, update or make changes or whatever it is. And then once that's set, now Namecheap is pointing your domain to the Inmotion hosting servers, which is where all the information for your website is. Okay, so that's all you have to do there. Now let's go to Inmotion hosting, and we're going to actually go and set this up. So what you'll do is once you log in to Inmotion, what you're going to do is you are going to go to your cPanel. So you'll click right here. Once you're in your cPanel, you're going to go to your add-on domains. and then you're going to type in that domain that you just forwarded over here. In this case, it's easysmma.com. I don't have a subdomain, so I'm just going to click add domain. Now, if I didn't already do the thing on Namecheap to have it pointing towards Inmotion hosting, then I wouldn't be able to do this right now. So it's important that I did that first. All right. So now it's adding that. And then it'll just take you to this page, and it'll say the add-on domain Easy SMMA has been created, or whatever your thing is, okay? Now, once I've done that, I am going to go back home. And then the next thing I can do is I am going to leave my cPanel. I'm going to click back to my account management panel. That was this thing, AMP. Now I had it open in another screen, but you could also click here, and that'll take you to it. Okay. So once we're back here, we're going to click on Install Popular Software. And we can install different software types like Drupal and Joomla and all this. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just going to click on Install WordPress. And if this seems all techy, remember, you're doing it with me. I'm showing you every step. And as long as you can do this, then you can charge clients a lot of money because they don't want to learn how to do this. They don't have time to learn how to do this. So I'm going to go, it's going to take me back to my cPanel. I'm going to put in my login information, and then it's going to bring me to this screen. And this is where I'm actually going to create the first installation of that website. So it's going to say choose protocol. You want HTTPS. Everything needs to be HTTPS now because that's what's secure. It'll say choose domain. And I'm going to choose that domain I just created, Easy SMMA. All right. And then this is going to be really easy. It says trusted SSL certificate not found. So then, okay, that's fine. I can start with HTTP, and then I'm going to, once I install the SSL certificate, which is free with this hosting, they'll add it on, then I can switch over to HTTPS. That's a little technical detail, don't worry about it. But if you get that warning, just go to HTTP. Okay, so the site name is going to be Easy SMMA Tutorials, and the description is going to be your fastest way to learn web design for your SMMA. That might be too long. I'm just going to do that for right now. I'm going to go back and change it later. This isn't important. Don't do that. The admin account. So I'm going to have to create my admin username, Social Media Expediters, and then I'm going to have to put a password here. All right, so obviously I'm not letting you see that. And then I'm going to put in my email. And then Loginizer. Click that. It's totally free, and it protects your website. And this other stuff you don't want, I'd unclick Jetpack, and I'd unclick Forms Lite. So the only thing that we're going to have is Loginizer, okay? And then I'm going to click Install. It's submitting the data. This will take a little bit of time, but not long. You can see we're already up to 10%. I'm going to pause the video for a second, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, that was only a couple seconds, and now it says WordPress has been successfully installed at easysmma.com, and this is where I'm going to go to log in. Every single WordPress login is whatever your domain is /wp-admin. They're all like that. So if yours is highqualitymarketing.com, it'll be highqualitymarketing.com /wp-admin. They're all like that. It's installed. They created this for us, okay? And so I'm going to just click on here. And now, and you'll want to bookmark this page, but now it's going to take me to my website and I'll be able to log in for the first time. Boom, check it out. My website is started. Now this, I'm going to show you some stuff really quickly here. I'm going to dismiss this because I don't care. I'm going to dismiss this because I don't care. You could hold on to this, if you haven't seen these things before. What we're going to do is we're going to download a couple programs that are going to allow us to create a site extremely quickly now. Okay, are you ready for it? All right, 5 minutes, we'll have a site up. Check this out. We're going to go to plugins. This is called the WordPress dashboard. There's a lot of options here. We're going to go to plugins. We're going to go to add new. Stick with me. You're going to get this. Click add new. And then here we're going to download a couple plugins. First one we're going to download is called Elementor. This is totally free, guys. I'm going to suggest that you buy the pro version of it, but you can just get the free version. So I'm going to click install now for this one, Elementor Page Builder. So I'm installing it. I'm going to activate it. Once I activate it, it'll take me to another page. It says, welcome to Elementor. You could watch this if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to X out of it. They have a lot of incredible videos. And there's a pretty incredible Facebook group as well. All right, now I'm going to go back to plugins. I'm actually going to go straight to add new because I need to add some more plugins here. So the next one I'm going to add is called Astra Sites. So I'll go Astra Starter Sites. Click this, install now. You can see this has over 50,000 active installations. It's very popular. It's 5-star review. Cool thing about WordPress is everything's reviewed, and you can actually see how people like each of these plugins. I'm going to click activate. All right, cool. We're going to do one more thing here, and then we're going to be able to create our website really quickly. Okay. So right here it says Astra theme needs to be active for you to use Astra Sites plugin. All right, I'm going to show you the techie way to do it. You could just click here, but I'll show you the long way. I'm going to hover over Appearance, Themes, and I'm going to click on Themes. Okay. WordPress sites are based on these things called themes. And once you do something like, once you have Elementor, especially if you do Elementor Pro, the theme becomes much less important. But if you're not using these more sophisticated plugins, then themes are something you need to use. There's only 3 themes I would ever use. I would use Astra, Ocean WP, and there's one called Generate Press. And I don't use it, but a lot of people recommend it. Everything I do is either on Astra or Ocean WP. I love them both. If I didn't have Elementor Pro, the paid version, I would probably use Ocean WP more, but Astra is pretty amazing itself. And Astra is what lets you do these instant sites. So I'm going to search themes. I'm going to search for Astra. It'll come right up. So it'll show here. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Install. It's installing it. And once it's installed, I'm going to click on Activate. Boom, it's activated. All right, so now we can pop up our 2-click website. I'll show you here just what the website looks like before we do anything. This is what it looks like. Nothing, right? This looks like a bunch of nothing. All right. So watch what's going to happen. Now we're going to go over here and see where it says Astra Sites. This will be cool. You click on that, and it's going to bring you to all of these pre-made sites. We're going to click on Elementor because that's the plugin we installed. All right, and then these are all these pre-made sites that you can plug in. Now, if it says agency, or if it says, yeah, I'll say agency or pro or something like that, that means you need to be using the paid version of Astra to get those instant sites. I think it's actually totally worth it because the paid version is like $60 or something for the year. And then it might be like $30, $40 every year after that. And then you get to have like all these free instant sites. But kind of like you did in Wix, you can have an instant site pop up, but then you have all the control you'd have with WordPress. So there's one specific one that a lot of people like, well, that I used for my own agency website. So let me try to find this for us, all right? See all of these? These are all so many free ones. Like if you had a gardening service, you just open this one up and boom, you have an instant landscaping website. There's restaurant ones, there's a lot of stuff. All right, but I'm going to do the agency one. And check this out. All I'm going to do is it's telling me I need to install these. This is the same one you'll want to use. So I'm going to click Install Now. Install Now. And it's going to install these plugins. This is just a contact form, and this is something that allows you to do some cool stuff with the headers and footers. So it's activating those. And then I'm just going to import this site. And it says it's going to make this, but it's going to delete everything else you have. Okay? Whatever, I don't care. Click OK. And now check this out. This is where it gets really cool. It's setting up import data. It's importing pages, posts, media. It's essentially going to take this really cool looking website and it's just going to create it for you. All right, so let's give it a minute to do that. All right, check it out. So now it says done, view site. So I'm going to click there. You can see this is my domain, right? easysmma.com. And check it out. Now I have a complete, beautiful website. And all I have to do is change out the pictures, change out the words. I could redesign it if I want to, but I don't have to. And boom, it's got a beautiful footer. It has a beautiful layout, a header, it has different pages. I can go to the About Me page, and it's already created for me. All I have to do is type in what it is, who I am, my mission, change any of these if I want to. Boom, I have this beautiful website, including a place where they can request a quote. I guess that's going to be the contact page right now. Let's see if this is set up. Yep, they already have the contact form set up. So you'll have to make sure it's going to your email address. You'll have to do a couple little tweaky things. Pretty much you got a website, man. And all you got to do is customize it and you're good to go. So there you go. That's how you get your website. Now, in the next video, I'll show you a couple things about how to customize it, but there's whole tutorials on this on YouTube. So we don't need to go too deep into that. I just wanted to get you started and get the basics going for you, all right? So that's it. Now you got a website. Isn't that awesome? I hope that you're happy. If you have any questions, let me know. And so I'm going to show some more things in the next video, but I'll tell you this. Even you knowing how to do this now, you know something that thousands and thousands of business owners don't know how to do. Just being able to go through those steps to buy a domain, point it towards a hosting company, buy hosting, install WordPress, create this template site. Even you just being able to do that, right there you could charge just to do this and customize like the words and the pictures a little bit. You could charge $2,000 for that. You could charge easily $1,200, but you could charge $2,000 for that. And why not? Like, who wouldn't pay that? Because you're saving them by you knowing how to do it, and you're going to get faster and faster each time. By you knowing how to do this, you're saving them weeks and weeks of effort. Plus, they don't have the time to learn this stuff, so you learn it for them. Now, the thing is, once you have this, there's all these next steps, and I'll get into that in the next video. So I'm going to do one on editing this thing and customizing it, and then I'm going to tell you how you can upsell from it. All right, cool. Let's keep going.